Hola Pushers, it's your girl Candace Nicole, where we're here to push to glow, gain lessons of wisdom. I am a life coach. I am not just a life coach, I am the life coach that you love. Today I wanted to discuss dealing with stress, dealing with anxiety. How do we overcome it? How do we make ourselves calm? How do we make ourselves back centered and grounded? Life can throw us curveballs. It can knock us down. It can create doubts and fears, worries that we just don't want to feel. I know it feels uncomfortable when feeling those emotions, but those emotions are temporary. And sometimes a gentle reminder is just what we need. It's to tell ourselves that it is just temporary. If you need to go through those uncomfortable moments, give yourself permission to, and know that it's going to be okay in the end. We have to gently give ourselves permission to know that we are human. We're going to have emotions. Our emotions are there to tell us what is going on internally. So dig deep. Ask yourself, why am I feeling this way? Am I letting something outside of me control me? Am I giving my power away too much? What is it? Self-evaluation is important to what we are discovering about ourselves, and we need proper tools that we can dig out of the toolbox to get us back on track. The work is never done. Everything takes effort, some effort, into whatever it is you're trying to achieve. I was diagnosed with PTSD. I had a lot of things in my past that I was faced with that definitely gave me such a self-doubting identity that consumed everything that I was trying to achieve moving forward. But I wasn't aware how I was talking to myself until there was a nagging voice saying, maybe you should talk to someone. Of course I was scared. I'm like, talking to a stranger who doesn't know me? I don't know if I can do that. But when I would talk to friends, family, people I was familiar with, I still was not getting the satisfaction I was wanting. I felt good in those moments, but it was something inside of me was like, this is not it. You have to do something completely different if you want to experience something different. So I would again have that nagging voice saying, you need to talk to someone. And I was hearing that voice for some years. It was never going away. And I kept dealing with more stress, more issues, until I had enough. And I enrolled myself into therapy. And I had a struggle with that too, trying to find the right therapist, right? I was paying attention to the wrong things. But it was my action that led me to the right therapist. In my first session with her, I was definitely triggered. She came in quickly and deep. But I also felt the relief of my baggage as well after my first session. So I knew it was something there. I knew it was something that I needed for me at that moment in my journey. So my second session, she asked me, how did you feel from our first one? And I was very transparent with her. I said I was not going to see you again because I wasn't ready. I felt like I wasn't ready. But my determination made me come back again. And here I am. And she said, I've been told that before. So I continued on with the sessions and I gained more self-awareness about me. How much shit I was talking negative to myself. And I discovered it was me all alone of why I was experiencing a lot of destruction. My self-worth was not as keen as I thought. Why? Because I was looking always outside, externally, thinking that's what made me be great, and it wasn't. It was all about who I was in the inside, the story I was telling on the inside. My person in the inside, me, was not matching who I was on the outside. And so I continued to do the work. I continued to talk positive to myself. And the more and more I did so, the more power I felt I had. I took my power back and put me back in the driver's seat. I became my own best friend, my motivator, my own inspiration. I had to remember that everything starts with me, how I perceive things. And know that I always had the magic inside of me this whole entire time. I just had lost faith, but I regained it back by reminding myself over and over again that I deserve happiness and I deserve everything that I want. So how do we deal with stress, PTSD? Do what feels right for you. If you need to talk to someone, if you need to go for a walk, if you need to do activities that make you feel better, reminding yourself that you are important, figure those things out. Do what's best for you. And remind yourself that you are always valuable and you are always important. And if it's a therapist that you need to seek, a life coach that you need to seek, do it. We all need someone to talk to help us see things that we aren't aware of. Don't be afraid to express yourself. Trust that what you're doing is right. Trust the process. Trust yourself first. And when you put that faith back in yourself, everything's going to lead you down the path of your happiness and your joy. And again, in those moments of feeling uncomfortable. Know that you're going to overcome it. Just find the proper tools that works best for you to remember your power at all times. And that's what I wanted to discuss today, guys. You guys know the deal. Remember to spread the love and take care.